Welcome to Barbados. So we're going to go over the history, geography, climate, the culture, activities and sites, holidays and festivals, food, and finally, fun facts. So the history. Before Barbados was colonized by the English in the 17th century, it was inhabited with Carib, Arawak, and Native American people. The site was primarily used for sugar and was dominated by the plantation system. In 1943, the country allowed full voting rights. And in 1966, the country sought full independence from England. So the geography. Barbados is an island country situated in the Lesser Antilles of the West Indies in the Caribbean. It has an area of approximately 432 kilometers squared, or 167 square miles. It has a population size of 287,000 people, and it was recorded since 2019. And Bridgetown is the capital and main city of Barbados. You can see North America and South America, and Barbados is situated right here. So the weather. The country typically has two seasons. The first is known as the wet season, and it consists of heavier rainfall. This season typically lasts from June to December. And from December to May, the dry season is present. Barbados is situated outside the main Atlantic hurricane belt and is often saved from the worst effects of tropical storms that reach the region during the rainy season, which makes it a pretty attractive place for vacation. All right, so the culture. The name Barbados originally came from either a Spanish or Portuguese term meaning the bearded ones. 90% of the population are of Afro-Caribbean descent and mixed descent. English is the official language of Barbados, but for many, Bajan Creole, with African and British influence, is the language of everyday life. Christianity is the largest religion in Barbados, but the state is considered secular. So some sites and activities. The beaches of Carlisle Bay. Carlisle Bay has some of the most beautiful beaches in Barbados and is the perfect spot for vacation pictures. The place is home to beautiful blonde beaches and vast areas of crystal clear turquoise waters. Pebble Beach is one of the beaches located on this bay, and many people come here to relax or rent a paddleboard. An activity you can do is to take a walk through downtown Bridgetown. Bridgetown is Barbados's capital city and contains a plethora of attractions. Many locals and visitors come here to wander around, shop, or grab a bite to eat. Many of the sites in the city can be reached by foot, and the town is relatively easy to navigate. Some important sites include the Parliament buildings, which are famous for their Gothic design, and Clock Tower. The Animal Flower Cave. The Animal Flower Cave resides by the northern tip of Barbados and holds some of the most dramatic views in the country. Many tourists come to see humpback whales from February to April, or to catch a cave tour, which lasts 15 to 20 minutes. In case you are claustrophobic, there are many openings to let in light, which thus gives the effect of a more spacious cave. Farley Hill National Park. Farley Hill contains a great house, which is known for the vast amount of trees and vines intertwined with its structure. It was built in 1818 and was used in the 1950s as a filming site. But because the materials used to build the building were inflammable, the Great Hall was destroyed in a devastating fire. The government took over the property and transformed the region into a national park in 1965. Hunt's Gardens. Hunt's Gardens are located in the interior of the island, and the gardens that surround this area have numerous stairs and walkways meant for meandering through this beautiful place. The gardens are home to a variety of species, such as palm trees, unique plants, and many birds. A good thing to note is that the gardens are pet-friendly, as long as your animals are on a leash. The Atlantis Submarine. If you're looking for a way to explore the oceans of Barbados without getting wet and without having to snorkel, make sure to check out the Atlantis Submarine. Visitors can travel to a depth of about 55 meters below sea level in this submarine. For an hour, you can see numerous marine species and wrecked ships. Trips can be made for the day or during the night. The holidays and festivals. Errol Barrow Day. Errol Barrow Day is a holiday celebrated on January 21st. It celebrates the birthday of Errol Barrow, the first Prime Minister of Barbados. Although commercial businesses are closed and there may be limited transportation, the majority of tourist areas remain open. There are organized celebrations and a picnic in Barclays Park. Crop Over Music Festival. The Crop Over Music Festival is the most famous festival in Barbados and has origins in the 18th century when the country was primarily used for its production of sugar. The final day of sugarcane harvest was celebrated with music and dancing. Crop Over honors this tradition and runs from the start of July to early August. The festival hosts live bands, dancers in decorated costumes who parade through the streets of Bridgetown and parties on the beach. Calypso music is one of the major aspects of Crop Over. The Barbados Food and Rum Festival. The Barbados Food and Rum Festival is known for its wide range of food and is attended by local and international chefs in order to celebrate Bajan cuisine. The festival takes place in multiple regions of the country and contains cook-offs, mixology demonstrations, and beach parties. That's a perfect transition into our next topic, food. Cuckoo and flying fish. The cuckoo and flying fish dish is one of Barbados's traditional dishes and can be considered their national dish. The cuckoo consists of chopped okra and cornmeal, which is then added to flying fish, sweet peppers, tomatoes, onions, fish stock, and gravy. The finished gravy is poured over the cuckoo with a few pieces of fish and vegetables. Roasted breadfruit. Breadfruit is a common fruit found in Barbados and is known for its starchy and bready texture and taste. They can be roasted over an open flame and stuffed with butter. The fruit is pitted and can be stuffed with toppings of your choice. Some of these may include meats such as pork, ham, or cheese, or cooked fish. Conkeys. Conkeys are Barbados's national dessert and are typically made during Independence Day, when locals celebrate the country's end to slavery and independence from England. Conkeys are made from fresh pumpkin and coconut. This blend is then further mixed with spices, vanilla, sugar, and currants, and finally wrapped in a banana leaf. It's then steamed in a large pot until the blend is firm. So now we're going to move on to some fun facts. Barbados is home to 4 species of nestling turtles and the green monkey. Many local Barbadians informally called their country Bim. Holetown was the first settlement in Barbados, although it was originally called Jamestown after King James I. The last time a hurricane landed in Barbados was over 40 years ago. Cricket is the national sport, and the country has over 3,000 hours of sunshine each year. And that concludes our tour. Thank you so much for visiting Barbados.